Well, welcome back to Mahoutsukai no Yome, and after having a conversation with my Discord moderators and having them previously promise me that nothing bad will ever happen, I'm ready to continue. So if you use the links to head on over to my Discord and they are no longer moderators, you may know why. But ultimately, I do want to see more Mahoutsukai no Yome, so shall we get into it, or do you want to wait a bit longer? A lovely voice you definitely want to hear over your shoulder during a cold night in a dark alley. So this is also a being of magic and whatnot. I kind of hope that the kind of curse of the slave beggar will be offset slightly because of the certain situations going on. Stop peeping through windows. I don't care how good this will be. You've interrupted my my listening of the original OP. Is this going to tell its own little story like the first one did, or is this going to be clips of what we've seen already? Or going to see? It's alright. It's no first opening, but and now that Chisei has gotten her wand and is gradually getting more and more control of what she's capable of and learning, and she's not just the helpless girl anymore, is she? Woolly bugs. So, sheep bug. Okay. The fact that humans can't see them, can they still interact with them? No, leave the bug alone. No culling. Oh, are they just shearing them? Yeah, in a world that has creatures like this and normal humans can't see them, can normal humans accidentally interact with them? Too late. No, a woolly insect does not have the my okay to sneeze. I think they need to mow the lawn as well. It's nice that the bugs are all staying still for them as well. A bit different. Do you want to be any more concise into that and actually explain what you mean by different? Do you mean looks, personality? Oh, you've put it off again, haven't you? You're not working on a construction line. You can go a bit slower. When it's ice. There's one a bit different. Well, damn. Despite the fact that you can use magic of all sorts, let's whack it. To think that simple insects could be so problematic, and just one of them, it's not even like they're in a swarm. Baby. Didn't I tell you to come and get me? It was told. So, yeah. Exothermic bugs and endothermic bugs. Imagine catching hypothermia in the middle of summer. Actually, don't imagine it might be. Yeah. Don't keep running away. There you go. Here's the perfect opportunity. A lot of things happened. Yeah, you showed him the flowers. So he's... What do I mean? Blap. Is he forcibly removing memories from her? If so, is there stuff we haven't seen and know about? Has he done it in the past? Confiscate his wand. I think she's come too far now to be just scared. Even if there is a slight possibility of being eaten. On first outset, maybe, but... Hmm. How come we haven't seen any of those scary things recently? We've only seen the salamander and the bugs. One way to put it. But since meeting Elias... It gave her purpose again. It's very mean of you, Elias. Yeah, there's more intricacies than that. There's a lot of nuance. So the feelings that she has, which is why she's putting off this kind of talk, he just doesn't understand what it all means. Is this a conversation those two should really be overhearing? Well, overhearing maybe, but just standing there watching it all. There are many things in this world he doesn't understand. So she can return the favour. Seems things have turned out for the best, haven't they? This wand itself has been blessed by 2 already. Fair enough. Are you going to explain the call that you got while she was away, though? Hmm. Slow pan to the plant pot. You see, it must be nice having a secluded place all to yourself. Well, I say all to yourself, there's a family living there, but still. Because several times. Yeah, gross. Several times recently, there have been upsets with neighbours being inconsiderate, to say the least. Bad rabbit. I would like to see more actual moments of being torn on, but montages like this explain quite a lot in a short amount of time. And this piece can only be broken, can't it? Oh, yeah. It's a door. He doesn't sound all too great. Just being a friendly neighbour. Well, neighbour, but still. So maybe being a supervisor. You're making a noise. You can push him to actually open up a bit. That's one thing that Elias needs, isn't it? Those that have already got his trust to tell him what to do. A visitor? Yeah, I was about to say this. It's dark out. Is that the only reason you came round? I guess. Okay. Really? Couldn't tell. Usually people without any intentions don't have to state something like that, but still. What an odd scent to have, I guess. I mean, that's one way to get your DNA tested. I do like how Elias doesn't turn his head, just uses his eyes. So he doesn't. Her rings come off. Brilliant. He doesn't quite like her lineage. Cool. Chise is now. Well, Kitsune. At least her hair stayed the same. But yes, concerning the OVA material, I'm not sure what to call it, but still, we'll be watching that now, even though it supposedly took place during this episode, and maybe be explaining the montage area. What is the use of the looking glass element of it, where she can see practically the same thing every time she looks at a being of magic? Well, great, now we've got... Oh, crap. Now we've got a ever-growing rift once again. Will things ever be able to coincide with each other? I mean, yes, but at the same point, there's always going to be people who fight against it. I don't kind of want to overgeneralize, but that's the kind of nature of sentient creatures. We have our respective tribes, and many people like to stick very closely to it, and I don't quite understand. And also something else that was pointed out in this very episode, but actually right at the end, where he forcibly transmogrified Chise for the sins of her forebearers. Okay, but she herself didn't do anything. I've always found that kind of thinking really screwed up. You don't treat the person based on their own actions. That, in my opinion, is a disgusting thought process to take. Probably because I am so against false accusations, no matter what they are. Like people being burdened with stuff that you had no connection to in whatsoever, but is apparently your fault anyway. No, it does not sit right with me. Pick any group of people in history and you can find a multitude of things that in your eyes are disgusting and they have done wrong. But I'm surprised that Elias got blindsided so easily by this. Eye watcher, abyss eye, something about an eye. And if you want to know the outcome of this planned kidnapping, I guess, then make sure you stick around for next week. Of course, you're not going to get it straight away because, as I've stated several times over now, we're going back in time a little. So, if you've enjoyed, please let me know down below in the comment section, or, if you've enjoyed it that much, a like is always appreciated. And if you don't want to miss anything in the future, subscribing to the channel and definitely turning on notifications. It's good. But ultimately, make sure you take care of yourself. So I can see you in the next one. And if you want to warm the coldness of my heart to make me start feeling emotions again, consider becoming like these amazing people and heading over onto Patreon. I've had a massive boost of self-worth, and it's all thanks to you. So to Flawed Otaku, Sal, Ray Win, Aegis TR, Denim at 1997, Lewis on Monza, Aisha M, Danny Tree, Daniel Jorgensen, ASD, and everyone else. Thank you.